Hi everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are doing the Aries January Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all of that information in the description box. All right, Aries, let's see what you guys got going on for January. I'm almost a week late on this, I'm sorry. The last 3 weeks of January, right? We're just going to start by getting some message cards for you. See what are the strongest messages that your guides are wanting to get through to you right now. There's a lot of messages in here. I feel like some of you are maybe going through situations where you have changed. You have changed in the way that you see yourself. You've changed in the way that you feel about yourself. And you might be finding that somebody that you're connected with that you used to feel was a soulmate connection, or a connection that was you're meant to be with long term. I think that maybe you're feeling like this person is not in alignment with you. For some of you, I feel like if you're dealing with any issues in your love life, it's because there's something that you're not in alignment with. Like your inner world is not matching your outer world, if that makes sense. Like all the belief systems you might be holding, like belief systems that are just more restrictive belief systems that are keeping you stuck. I feel like some of you are connecting to like a higher vibration relationship. You're connecting to somebody that the relationship is kind of pushing you and this person both to change your perspective. Overall, though, if you're looking for any kind of change in your love life, it's important that you start within first. Like acknowledge what your values are, acknowledge what your emotional needs are, acknowledge what your desires are, acknowledge what your truth is, what your belief systems are. And when you're connecting to people, make sure, see if those people align with you, with what you are internally. And if you're constantly connecting to people that aren't aligning with who you are internally, then those people aren't for you. Let me just get a little bit more. What are you trying to say with this message? Keep in mind that, like, in all honesty, everybody we connect to in some aspect is a soulmate, right? Some people are meant to stay in our lives long term, and some people are meant to teach us something. But everybody that we connect with, we are meant to connect with in some aspect. And some people that we connect with are meant to reflect to us something that maybe we need to take more notice of within ourselves, especially the people that trigger us. And so pay attention to like the types of people that you're connecting with, or how people interact with you. Like if you're constantly connecting with people who are overly aggressive, then that's a sign to you that either you're matching that energy in some level, or that you're not aggressive enough, that you're needing to be a little bit more aggressive. If you're connecting to anybody that is like an extreme of anything, it is reflecting to you that you're not embodying that enough. And it's not to say that you have to totally embody what that person is doing, obviously not. But again, if like you're connecting to people that are overly masculine, it means that you need to put up more boundaries, right? If you're connecting to people that are overly feminine, it means that you need to acknowledge your feminine side a little bit more. Let's see. What else wants to be said? I feel like for some of you, there's movement in your love life. There's somebody that you're connecting to. I feel like it's a really positive connection. But I feel like whatever you're going through, I feel like you've just recently gotten grounded. I feel like you've been going through a lot, especially emotionally. You might have dealt recently with some kind of loss. You might even just be going through some kind of internal healing. You might have been dealing with some kind of loss for a long time. It might be like a loss that has just been like weighing heavy on you for a long time. But I feel like you've just gotten to this space where you're feeling grounded and you're feeling comfortable within where you are. And I feel like it's almost like there's an emotional situation coming towards you, or a new emotional situation coming towards you. And I feel like you need to, give yourself time to really sit and look internally, and like reevaluate what your truth is, who you are, what your belief systems are, what you want to be in alignment with. Because I feel like whatever loss that you've dealt with, and it might even be a loss that has occurred like in the last 3 to 4 years. Like it might be something like a long time ago, but it's like something that has really, really changed you. And it's important that you kind of acknowledge what that change is, especially what it means for your emotional needs. Because I feel like there is something emotional coming toward you, some kind of like positive emotional opportunity. But if you're not really sitting in acknowledging what is true and valuable for you, it might be difficult to feel comfortable in it, or feel good in it, or see it for what it is. Yeah, it's like your guides are saying, be prepared for a change. If you're single, be prepared for a love opportunity coming towards you. Some of you like might be meeting somebody new. and it's like the date that you meet this person is like connected to like a difficult date that has happened, like something difficult happened on that date, or the timing that this person is coming into your life. You might initially feel like you're ready for a relationship, but it might just stir up a lot of feelings that maybe you didn't expect. I do feel for some of you, there might be somebody from your past coming back around. I feel like this person and you both have been through a lot since you've been separated. And I feel like there is value to this, you reconnecting with this person. But it's because there needs to be some kind of conversation. Like, don't let this go by without like having a direct conversation with this person. You're showing up as the 8 of Swords, so there's definitely something you're feeling stuck to. You might be going through something where you're limited to like where you can travel to. You might be working from home. Or working so much, like you're feeling very limited, and because of that, you're feeling very restricted. But there's definitely something going on where you're getting like very much in your head. I feel like there's a situation that you feel stuck with, or you feel like you can't figure out, or you feel like you can't get rid of it, or something like that. You can't fix it, and you might be like obsessively trying to figure out this one particular situation. It might be that you're dealing with a relationship, and the person that you're dealing with is not talking, and it's really stressing you out, or you feel like there's something that this person is not telling you. You might be needing to tell somebody something, and you're really struggling with it. But it's got to be dealt, like brought out in the open. If this is you, if you're just in this overthinking space, it's like you're gonna overthink this situation to death. It's going to just burn you out. If this is something that you're dealing with where there's a lack of communication, the lack of communication is going to make things more difficult than necessary. Like, the lack of communication is creating a lot more pain and a lot more assumptions than are necessary. There's some kind of truth that needs to be communicated. There's a truth that needs to be seen. There's something that needs to be cut away. But it's like the truth isn't even going to be revealed, and I feel, until a conversation is had. 9 of Swords, damn y'all. This is like all swords. This is all like something that's in your head, something that you're extremely stressed about. Ace of Cups. There's either healing that needs to happen, some kind of heart healing, some kind of release, or there's new love coming towards you. And if you're in your head like this, it's going to be extremely difficult. It's like this energy is keeping you from being open. You might be stuck in such a difficult situation that you are praying for a miracle. Like that you're feeling like that you need a miracle to get you out of this situation. And the Ace of Cups is saying that that miracle is there. But it's cup energy, it's water energy. You have to be able to feel it. You have to get out of your head in order to connect to your intuition. What's in front of you is Three of Wands. Whatever it is that you're hoping for, whatever expansion, growth you're hoping for, whatever change you're hoping for, it's in front of you, but the mental activity is keeping you looking backwards. Or the lack of communication is keeping things going backwards. What needs to happen is it needs to be done. Give me one more. So if this is something that you are worried about and you don't know how to get out of it, it's almost like you just need to say it's done. I've done everything I can do. You need to like let it be done so you can stand in your power and stand in your energy. I also feel like if you just kind of, whatever this is, if you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna not worry about it for right now. Like the solution will come to you. Something needs to be done so you can have your energy back. The challenge is Eight of Wands. It's like you're trying to move too fast with this. You're getting too far ahead of yourself. You need to deal with, you need to let whatever this is go. You need to deal with this first. There's something that needs to be completely ended. There's a fear that needs to be completely released. If there's something that you're struggling with that involves you're struggling with because you can't communicate with somebody, I would try to communicate in whatever way possible. But something has to end. Something has to be released. And it might even be just as simple as you letting go of the pressure of it. The outcome is King of Wands, Nine of Cups. You're getting what you want. You're manifesting what you want. Once you're in your energy, once you have your energy aligned, what you want is right there. The outcome is sorry, I know I already pulled that card, but you've got the Hermit. And so this is asking you to look within. What is the purpose? Find your hope again. Look at your inner wisdom. You've been here before. You've gotten through this before, right? There's nothing to let yourself get stressed about. You've got the Three of Cups. That's the support. That's the celebration. Page of Cups, there's a new love opportunity coming. There's an apology coming. What you're being guided to do is Judgment card. Really look at yourself. What is it that you want? Judgment is answer the call. And so if you're praying for faith, right, then you need to have faith, right? Then you need to surrender and have faith. Everything needs to be out in the open. So this is saying be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the people that you're dealing with. Judgment, Page of Pentacles, Lover's card. This is put everything out on the table. If there's nothing you can do, if it's out of your hands, let it go. Be willing to start something new. Be willing to learn something new. Some of you already know what your path is. You already know the path that you're meant to be on. There might be something that you're avoiding taking a chance on because you feel like you can't. You feel like you're limited. You feel like you're restricted. But I feel like this is saying, really take a good look at yourself, because this is something that's available to you once you let go of the heaviness that is weighing you down. What's hidden is Ace of Pentacles. So the opportunity, the potential is there. It's asking you to commit to it. And if you feel like you don't have the support, if you feel like you're constantly fighting against it, it's because you're sitting too much in your masculine energy and you're not slowing down enough to listen to that inner voice, to listen to your guides, to follow that intuitive, emotional path. You need to get out of your head with this. Because once you tap into your own energy and tap into that inner strength, you'll see what it is you need to see. What you need to be revealed to you will be revealed to you. I know that was all over the place. Sorry. Yeah, you already know what it is that you need to let go of to move forward, but you're scared that once you let go of this, you won't have anything. But it's divine law. You can't allow anything in if you haven't released to make space. And yeah, I feel like you've got relief coming in. You've got some kind of support and relief coming in. But it's like what you're really wanting and needing right now is relief. You're wanting support. And oddly enough, in order to get that, you need to take a step back and do nothing, because that's what opens you up to the support that you need. You just need to get into alignment and let go of playing that same story over and over and over in your head again. There is somebody around you that is very loyal to you. There is somebody who is dedicated to you, but I feel like there's some kind of old story that you're playing in your head, and it might be about a past person, or you're feeling like you can't trust anybody, but I feel like there is somebody you can trust, but you have to let go of what you know is not serving you. All right, I love you guys. Bye-bye.